AITA dad gave the business to brother so I left.
Friendly reminder, I am not the original poster. Posted by you/throwaway27 in r/m, I've, asshole. https://www.reddit.com/r/m, I've, asshole/comments/ida_/dad_/gave/the/brother/so/I/left/. Original posted 1 year ago.
My older brother, 30M, went to university and then worked in the city as an accountant. I, 27M, stated to work for my dad as a plumber at 15 and went to college to get my qualifications in plumbing and gas. About the time COVID started, my brother moved back from the city and started working for my dad. 55M. In accounting. My dad has been unwell for the last 4 years due to asbestosis. It has been really hard on the family. And he is getting worse but is still loving life. I have been running the business for the last 2 years. We have expanded and now have 50 vans in the fleet and 1 qualified and 1 trainee allocated to each van. COVID was hard in the beginning but we have bounced back. My dad still works on tools with me on Fridays. Half day, then back to my place for some beers. Friday is the only day I'm on tools now as I'm doing everything to run the business. Well, last month he told the family he is stepping down from the business due to health and wants to spend more time with my mother, and is giving the business to my brother and for me to step down from acting CEO. This upset me. I've been with the business for 12 years. At the beginning it was only me and my dad. My brother never wanted to be in the business, said it was not worth his time, and now he's the boss. And I've been dumped back to a heating engineer with a £20,000 pay cut. He doesn't have any clue what we do or how to do it. I spoke to my dad and he told me that my brother deserves it for all he has done. That he has a family and I don't, and that he went to uni. A lot of the workers are upset about the decision and have told me they will go where I go. I told my dad that if that is how he feels then I will leave and start my own business. I have not spoke to my dad or brother since and have told them to never contact me. For the last month I've had thousands of calls and messages from family saying some very hurtful things and telling me I'm ungrateful for what I have. So AITA. Edit. I want to say thank you to everyone for your kind words. There are so many to reply to. I will do my best to thank you all. To hear my father tell me in his own way he doesn't think I'm good enough was hard, and for my family to take his and my brother's side was even harder. In the morning I will contact the large clients I've worked with over the last 6 years. I know we had some site postponed due to COVID. Big money. And will try and take them over. I have 20 of my colleagues wishing to come work for me. I've saved nearly all of the money I have earned over the last 12 years, so think I have enough to get myself on my feet. Update. I want to inform everyone that I'm not starting a business to destroy my brother. As much as I want to, I've spent almost 13 years build it, and I don't want to see anyone out of a job or for the business to die. It's about 0500 in England. You have all helped me so much. I will be going over to talk to my father about 0800 and take him out for breakfast and talk. I'm not sure if I will get a proper answer from him, but I love my family and want my future kids to know them. I will update after the events of later today. Update 2. As I said in one of the comments, I believe my family had found my post, and they did. This morning when I arrived at my parents' house, my mum opened the door and looked like she had been cry a lot. My dad came over to talk to me and we went out for breakfast. He didn't say a word on the way there or when we arrived. When on the way back he asked if we could pull over and talk. I can honestly say this was the first time I saw my dad cry. I asked why he did this to me. He said doesn't know. I keep her pushing, and he finally told me he owed it to my brother for not being about for him as much as me when we were growing up, and there was times my brother needed him but we was working. I have done business with trades companies run by accountants. They never got my business more than once. They make the employees miserable and can't keep the good ones on the payroll. Brother will crash and burn, and for them to think it was okay to demote the OOP and give him a 20K pay cut after investing 12 years of his life in the family business. The brother has a rude awakening coming to him when he crashes and burns. Oh, I remember this one when it happened. Impressive work, Dad. You managed to destroy your family and business for the stupidest reason. The brother is a piece of work though. He deserves nothing but failure. What I don't understand is why not just give the accountant brother a job in the family business, as an accountant? That's literally what he does for a living. What would possess that father to take the business from his son who's the acting CEO and give it to the son who has never been in charge of a company, much less that specific company? Messy family dynamics aside, it makes zero logical sense. I hope OOP is wildly successful. I know he didn't open his business to hurt his father's company, but I hope all the clients leave and the best qualified people come work for OOP. Another great story about parents trying to overcompensate for treating one child better than the other with zero grounds for doing so, and b. alienating your most hard-working senior employee who loves the business. The mother was so remorseful but seemingly couldn't find the words to tell OOP's brother to swallow his pride, buckle up, and ask his brother for help instead of being an ass. Seems like NC is best for everyone in this situation. She wants me to wear a suit, but tough lucky I'll be in my kilt. I loved this bit. Proper Scotsman coming out.
This one actually hurts. Ouch.
God, this was a roller coaster of emotion. I thought the dad was actually remorseful, but then they have this whole powwow intervention thing? It's kind of sick. I think maybe the dad was playing the woe is me card to try to get OOP to forgive and return to the company, but good on them for cutting the family out for being that way. If your employer cuts your pay and gives you a demotion, they are essentially asking you to resign. There's really no other way to interpret that. For the family to then say, "But we thought you'd stay," makes me think the other son has been the favorite all along. There's really no other explanation for the level of delusion the parents and brother must be under to think this guy would and should continue to work for the business after the pay cut demotion.
Guys, let's be honest, that family business is long gone.
What was going through the father's head? I feel guilty for not spending time with my oldest child. To make up for it, I will demote and reduce my younger child's income and destroy all the trust he has in me. This should work out well. Oops. Stabbing my loyal son and business partner in the back has turned out to be a mistake. I will apologize to him. Well, I said, sorry. But he is inexplicably refusing to return to rescue my business from my incompetent golden child. Oh no. Who could have predicted this unexpected turn of events? Quote. The absolute audacity and delusion to ask, when will you be back in the office? What I don't get is why you would demote the guy and take $20K off his pay on top of all the other BS. I remember this one. That dad is the real piece of trash in this situation. Sometimes I'm amazed that a single person can ruin so much with just one obviously stupid decision. A total train wreck that anyone with a brain could see a mile away, but he couldn't tell till it was shoved up his nose. Who wants to bet that once the brother runs the business into the ground, OP's family tries to crawl back to him? A lot of people blame family businesses for ruining relationships. But nah, it's just the family itself that does that. Way to go, Dad. Your favoritism and stupidity cost you it all. Op will be just fine.
Ah, the King Lear adaptation I ordered has arrived.
Really wish we got more updates with this one. I work with contractors like plumbers often and they're a loyal bunch. You disrespect someone who treats them well and you're in for a reality check. The family business is going to crumble. Oh, I've seen this too often. The kid that actually works and make an effort is often let aside for the child that needs more.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.